Good morning and welcome to the stream. I'm Simco with CoGamers. Nope. See, I did it again. I did it again today. CoGamers.net is merging with the Woodenaxe, so I want to say this one more time. Good morning, welcome to the stream. I'm Simco with the Woodenaxe gaming community, and today we're going to be playing Creativerse. If you don't know what Creativerse is, it's a free-to-play, voxel-based building adventure game. It's available on Steam. It is free. I suggest that you go and download it if you haven't already. It's a fantastic game. It's worth at least your time to download and try it out. I have a lot of fun in this game. It's fantastic. We kind of have built a little community around it. It's been great to game with people and to meet new folks and see all the wonderful things that they've been building in game. If you're new to the stream, my name is Simco, and something big has happened for me in this last year of my life. My daughter passed away last fall, and that was a life-altering moment for me. And from that, my entire life has changed direction, and I'm going to be going to seminary school very soon. Probably starting in January. I'm not going to be a pastor. I'm going to be a chaplain. Hopefully for the military, and then also I'm going to be a Christian counselor. Christian counselor kind of sounds funny, but basically what it is if you're a Christian and you're going through trials in your life that you think are in conflict with your Christian faith, then you can come talk to a person like me, and then I help guide you and navigate you through those problems and see what all we can do to help you out. That being said, even though as long-winded as that was, what I want to do every day is I want to share just a daily scripture with everybody. If you enjoy the daily scripture, great. If you don't, bear with me. It takes 2 seconds. Hopefully, it will help to educate people who aren't familiar with the Christian faith. So today, what I was looking at in my bathroom, this sounds really funny, but in my bathroom, so I'm sitting doing my daily ritual in the morning, and I'm sitting there, and to my left is my shower curtain. And my shower curtain's there, and it's got scriptures on the shower curtain. We bought it not because it had scriptures on it, but because it had butterflies on it. And if you stick around on the channel long enough, you'll start to realize that butterflies are kind of a theme in my life, and you'll understand why the longer that you're part of the community. But that being said, there's these scriptures there, and the one that's like eye level with me, just right there next to my face, just right there, I'm just like staring right at it, is Joshua 24:15. It's actually the last line of Joshua 24:15. So if you're interested in what the context of what I'm about to tell you is, I encourage you, if you have a Bible, go grab one. If not, go to your local hotel. The Gideons always put one inside the drawers of the Bibles there. Or the drawers of the Bibles. The drawers of like the end tables will be a Bible there. You can always just look at. But anyway, if not, Google it, you know. But anyway, so Joshua 24:15, and it's actually the last line of Joshua 24:15, and it says, "But as for me and my house, we will serve the Lord." And for a lot of people that aren't Christians or just coming into the Christian faith, they think that statement, that you will serve the Lord, almost seems as if God's putting his thumb on you, he's holding you down, that you have to prostrate yourself and give up everything that you are and become some drone for God. And really, that's not what it is. And what I would encourage people to look at is, you serve your family. You serve your family. The reason you serve your family is because you love your family and you want to make them proud, and you want to do things for your family, and you want to do things that reflect good on your family, and you want to help your family as much as you can, and that is your service to your family. And much like that, that's the same way your service would be to God. So whenever you read these scriptures, or you hear these scriptures where it says, you know, something like it does in Joshua 24:15, where it says, "But as for me and my house, we will serve the Lord." It just basically means that we're going to do everything we can to reflect well on God, to help to, you know, share the good news, share the message of God, to help to educate people. So I just wanted to share that with you a little bit this morning. So without further ado, let's jump into Creativerse and let's see what we've got going here today. So the title of this stream is actually the Quarry Stage 2. There is no the Quarry Stage 1, but there was a Stage 1 of the Quarry, and that's where we went and we started this quarry inside of the ocean. We had to wall off the water. So if you want to join us and see what we're doing here in Creativerse, after you have downloaded Creativerse through Steam and you've got it installed and you went ahead and created your character and you want to get into the game with us, then what I want you to do is I want you to click on Worlds, I want you to click on Search, I want you to type in Woodenaxe as one word, and then you're going to find us right here. So it's Woodenaxe, created by Siamco, that's me. And you can click on that. We've got our Discord information right here. If you're in the stream and you want to, excuse me, and you want to find out our Discord information, then all you have to do is put exclamation point Discord, and it'll connect you straight to our Discord so that you can come and join us. I am in Discord this morning. If you want to jump in and speak with me while I'm streaming, that'd be fantastic. This gives us a little bit of information about us. We are a long-running, mature community that began with Minecraft. That's the reason the name of the gaming community is Woodenaxe, because there's not a Woodenaxe in Creativerse, but there is one in Minecraft, and that's where that comes from. Again, without further ado, let's go ahead and hit play, jump right into the world, and let's get to work with that quarry. We got a new house phone, and I swear, as soon as you get a landline phone, it's like every telemarketer in the world all of a sudden has your number instantly, and they're calling you. It is so annoying. Right, but I get a little compound that I set up, and then what is pretty close by here, the game is gonna lag the crud right out of me. For some reason this island lags so bad, I don't know why. But anyway, we're gonna fly right over here. This is the quarry. So what we've been doing here is we've walled off the ocean here, and then we're just digging this out. This is an entire claim that we're going to quarry out, and I'm going to leave all these ores until the very last. And then we're going to go through and we're going to count up exactly how much of each resource we get out of an entire claim quarried from ground level all the way down to world bottom. Oop, ding ding ding. Let's see what we got here. Advanced excavators. Let's put those in here. Let's get right up here. Alright, so what we're doing is 1, 2, 3, 4. We count in 4. Plop down an excavator. You see it's going to cut that out almost perfectly. Hit F. Now, the way the excavators work, they don't catch the entire, they won't perfectly cut out an entire claim. So we have just one little bit that we have to go through and chew up, which isn't too bad. Also, for those people that are wanting a ton of limestone, the ocean, you want to go right below the sand in the ocean, and there is just a ton of limestone. I mean, I think I have, I don't know how many I have, but it's a lot. It's so much, I can promise you. So what the quarry does is it does not drop all of the resources that it mines out. I think it's about 50%, 60%, something like that. But it does not affect resource nodes at all. So that really works out well for us because we can just leave all the resource nodes there. Get off of the thing. Thank you. So this here is salt because what we did, if you can see, there's some ice on the outside of the glass. Sedina, one of the members of our community, actually made the suggestion that when we were trying to hold back this water, if you ever have to build with water or in the water or deal with water at all in Creativerse, it's very frustrating. It's kind of very annoying to mess with. So she made the suggestion that we use freeze bombs, freeze the water, and then we could just mine it out as a solid block. And then we would use fire bombs to remelt the water, or remelt the ice, turn it back into water, which is what we did. But whenever the fire bombs hit the sand, it turns the sand into blocks of salt. So let's see here. You have to pardon me with the commercials in the background. I am using Spotify for my music background. I don't pay for Spotify, so I do get commercials in there. Frosties from Wendy's are pretty good though, especially if you take your French fries and like dip into them. So good. Let's get this all pulled down here. If it's not an emergency, please. This pulled down here. This long side is the one that's gonna be the most annoying to take down, but it's all right. We got a lumite mining cell, and we can always make another one if need be. This one has lasted a long time. Get this cut. Boom. Alright, so let's go back over to here. This is a huge area. You can imagine how many resource nodes we're going to get out of it whenever we're done. There's that. So actually what we can do is whenever this is flat like this, there we go, see? So we're not wasting any of this. Boom. See? 1, 2, 3, 4. One, two, three, four. See, we're already getting into some obsidian. I would probably really, I've seen somebody do this before on YouTube, and it turned out phenomenally. 2, 3, 4 for them. This might actually be a more efficient way to mine for resources than the old Minecraft way of strip mining. 1, 2, 3, 4. As you can see, so this coal's right here, and when this goes off, boom, see, it didn't affect the coal at all. 3, 4. I'm just gonna set that off. 1, 2, 3. Oops, see a little bit of lag there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can mess with my counting. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is gonna work out, I think, really well for us. I'm already super excited about seeing how much resources we're already uncovering. Now, some things that you may see me do, because it isn't going to... no, I don't think it'll be necessary. I was going to say, like, the fossils and that magnetite down there. I was going to say I might stop and just pick those up, because the excavators will destroy part of those. But I think we'll be okay. I think we're going to be digging through so much stuff. It's such a big area. We'll have more than we can handle anyway. But this is obsidian here. We'll be able to capitalize on that. I'm hoping that by looking at this later that it's going to be worth it for us to use super extractors on everything, including like the coal. I'll either use super extractors or I'll use basic extractors, one of the two, on everything. I think it would be smarter to use supers. Sometimes you gotta just play it right, because you can have a negative gain. If you're using super extractors on things like coal and stuff like that. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Shut that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good morning, Sedina. Welcome to the stream. How you feeling today? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Dump that. I mean, super excited about what I'm seeing here. Guys, don't feel shy to chat it up too. If you want to hop into Discord, like I said, that exclamation point Discord command is available in chat. You can come in, jump in, get into voice with me. I don't bite, I promise. This is going to be one of those streams where it's going to be a lot of chatty chat. Pretty awesome. Got to go shopping yesterday for groceries. Actually walked through the store. No walker, no cane, just shopping away. Awesome. Yeah, I'm pretty excited. We're going to get to go grocery shopping tomorrow. Got lots of good stuff that we want to cook up. Got some new recipes. I'm on a diet because I'm gained far too much weight here over the last 6 months. So I need to get myself back down to a reasonable number. But I love food, so I don't eat diet food. I just try to come up with healthy recipes that are good. So I try lots and lots and lots of recipes. And then we come up with stuff that me and the family both like, and that's what we add to our meal rotation. And then school's starting soon for my kids, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So we do 1, 2, 3, 4. We do like bacon, egg, and cheese breakfast sandwiches, and then we freeze them so the kids can just microwave one in the morning whenever they're getting ready for school. That way it makes it easy for them to get breakfast in the morning, because they don't really like to get up for it. So let's see here. 1, 2, 3, and here's 4. And then we'll do some meal preps and stuff too, so that we have it a little easier throughout the week. 1, 4. Set this up. Maybe after we do this one time, we'll do one like over by the Great Museum or something, and just put glass over it so people can see exactly how many resources can be found and in what level, what layer. Here we go. And we're finally able to use BG, one of the players. Staluki, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the community. So one of our community members has actually built us a huge storage location. It's supposed to have a storage box for every game. I know she's still been working on it some. She's got so done that we're able to take a lot of this stuff over there and just dump it. I've already had to add some chests to it though, that's for sure. Let's see here, let's get up into here. This one will take us there. Staluki, do you play Creativerse? Or do the game? Surface block, limestone. That one's full. Oop, leaves. We don't want no stinking leaves. Yes, I play mainly on Creative Polska World. Is that Polska or is that Polka? With a Czech family lineage, you'd think I would know that, but I don't. A few other small worlds, nice. Well, if you feel like it, we've got, our world is public. We don't have world-bound recipes, so you get to bring all your recipes with you. We got some pretty cool builds that go on here, a nice little community, fun to play on. First one, Polska. Polska is in Poland. Gotcha. My family's from Czechoslovakia. My mother's side is. Bedrock. That, and then we got some magnetite. Sedina just joined the world. Sweet. It's always fun to have people on. Have people come play with us. It's so nice. Put this away. We got some fossils. There they are. Fossils. Okay. Let's go to my claim again, and let's go do some more. We've already used 28 of these excavators. I'll tell you exactly how many you're gonna need. You're gonna need a ton of these excavators. The reason that I'm using these advanced excavators is just because I had a lot of those resources available and already ready to go, so that's why I'm using them. Do you have lag if your world is too complicated? So this is the aliasing, the anti-aliasing. I think that's what that is. Whatever it is that only shows you the faces of the blocks. The thing is like I think the way they have theirs set up is it shows any it renders any exposed face, not just the ones that you're just looking at. So yes, if you have like if you notice, like in canyon biomes, it can get kind of laggy, or if you get into, like, I'm sure that this quarry is not going to be the greatest thing to fly around in because of all these exposed faces on these blocks that are just kind of floating out here. I think that's what causes it. I don't think it's like if your world gets so complicated, I don't think it's a world thing. I think it's like the area that you're in, if it's complicated. And I don't think it really has anything to do with the number of people either. One thing I will tell you that causes lag is these stupid world borders, which I'm going to shut those off right now. Those claim borders, those do cause lag, I know for a fact. So that'll be better right now, just because that's going to be off of there. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Should be this one. But if you notice, like, yeah, like jungles can be kind of laggy too, and I think it's because of all the vines, and they just have a lot more undulating ground and just stuff. But I think it's block lag. I don't think it's a complicated situation. 1, 2, 3, 4. Man, I don't know if I got like a really good claim here or what it is, but just looking at this, I can remember just needing obsidian so bad when I first started on this world, and I just couldn't find any. So just like seeing all of that right there, I'm just like, oh, it's amazing. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, apologies for the commercials. 1, 2, 3, 4. you. After putting nearly all building blocks on my claim.
As you know, we owls fly fast, but WG used to you can spend less time on subjects you already know.
Do you think it's because it's like I said, because it's there's more exposed faces of blocks, or do you think it's, or do you have them like all flat on the ground?
Learn more at wgu.edu. Waiting in line for the porta potty is the worst part of a music festival.
Get out of here, you troublemakers.
Porta potties. They're like using a toilet that 1,000 people forgot to flush.
Check this out. Come here. Aha. That's the only one I really want right now. See, we're in a situation where here where I can't light this up. Just because of where. Uh-oh, Sedina! The cavalry is here! Sedina's coming to rescue us all. I think I got him right before I got zapped. Yeah, I got him. Let's get all this picked up. You can just see, just by going through this exercise of just doing this, we're gonna have so much stuff. It's gonna be like criminal. If you notice what I did there, that's like the best way to fight mobs. If you have a large flat area, is just strafe in a circle around them. They really can't hit you. Go. Let's see. My worry is that eventually this is going to get so deep that I'm not going to be able to just fly straight out of it. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, I usually smack them and back up if I got room.
Hey, it's Sedina.
Hey, it's me.
It's me, Mario. 1, 2, 3, 4. How's Ellipsis going? I haven't seen too much of that lately. You guys been busy?
Yeah, I've been so busy. Well, just getting over surgery and everything, and I'm finally getting outside and doing real life things, you know. You kind of got to log into real life every once in a while.
Yeah, I know. That's the reason I was gone for what, 2-3 weeks? Something like that?
Yeah, something like that. We missed you.
There was just too much stuff going on. I just couldn't. By the time that I got done with all my real life stuff, I was just drained. I mean, if I would, I think I tried to stream one time and I just kind of sat here like a drone. I was like, and that's that's no fun for anybody, so I'm not gonna do that.
Oh yeah, it drives you crazy.
That's also why, like, the other day, or what, not yesterday, because I tried to move my streaming schedule to where I'll do it every other day. And my streaming schedule the other day when I was streaming, I was literally falling asleep in my chair, and I was like, okay, you're not doing any good. You need to just stop. And it's because my wife's pregnant. She doesn't sleep at night. She just like tosses and turns and tosses and turns. And then we have 4 dogs that sleep with us. So she moves and they all move. And then it's a like 2 or 3 minute ordeal to get everybody settled back down again. Then she moves again. I'm like, ugh.
Yeah, my mom got a king-size bed because of that. Yeah. That and Dad, man. Dad has these wild dreams. It's like one night he said that he was dreaming that he was driving down the road and there was a little dog in the car and it jumped out the window and he reached and grabbed the dog and jerked it back in the truck. Well, when he woke up, my mom was like, what happened last night? Because he had reached over and grabbed her pillow and jerked it out from underneath her head.
Oh, good Lord. Let's see, Nana said...
So, yeah, they got him a king-size bed, and she makes him sleep all the way over on one edge, and she sleeps on the other, like getting sleep that way.
Alright. Nana, welcome to the stream. It says, you're wasting 50% of the stone block types for the bags. Do not give you all the blocks you blew up. The map is huge, but one day you will regret you wasted the blocks that you will need. Well, you are correct. This is only giving me back about 50% of the blocks, but there is going to be a global 10 of blocks that I'm going to get here, and I will show you the next time that I go and drop things off the sheer amount of limestone, just limestone, that I have right now. Oh, inventory is full. Let's go dump.
I can grab some and dump them for you too.
Okay. Need to just set a teleporter up somewhere over here, like Quarry that goes straight to the storage room, so I don't have to keep running back to the island.
Oh, there you go. Just stick it right over there where you can get to it.
Dragon Luna, welcome to the stream.
But yeah, Caleb's doing some kind of... There's some kind of big promotion going on in the other game she's playing right now.
Warframe?
Yeah, they're getting ready to get rid of one of the Warframes or something, archive them, and she's trying to get the drops before it's gone.
Gotcha. So, there you go, Nana. There's a full chest of limestone. There's a full chest of limestone. This is about to be a full chest of limestone. So, yes, you are correct that it will lose a lot, but the speed at which you gain stuff.
At some point, it becomes expensive just to find places to put chests and make the chests.
Mm-hmm. Holy smokes. You're digging that out by hand? Then it says I'm literally digging out 4 map squares from top to bottom for my epic build. It will take 1 year to finish it. I already have 50 full boxes of limestone. Whoa!
Wow. You know, that sounds like something Caleb would do, because she's got like this build that she's working on right now. She's had me running the duplicators like crazy trying to keep up with her. And the floor space on this is 12 claims and growing just for the floor.
Whoa.
She just got through putting up a cobra, and you can go up inside of it and look down over the floor. It's pretty cool.
That's what you were telling me yesterday. I'll have to take a break maybe whenever we start getting bored and go over and check it out.
Alrighty. Welcome over anytime. The world is open to visitors. We don't have the builder permissions set up for anybody, but yeah, they can come in and look around. Most impressive thing, you get in there and you hit map. And it just you see this big design on the map. It's not a biome anymore.
Machines, lighting and storage, fluids, nodes, coal, diamond, blah blah blah. Decor. Interact with me. Uh-oh. Oh, we got more blocks in here. Look at this.
I'm just kind of standing here like a lump until I can do something for you.
I hear a baby.
Yeah, it's Jelly Bean back here. Decided to come downstairs and say hello. Enjoy a little bit of freedom away from Mama for a little bit.
Right.
I think I know something.
Nana was saying that person in the stream was saying licks are literally the hardest thing to maneuver when making up build, and I can agree with that more. It is such pain.
I made the biggest mess on my map over in my area. I was like, hey, this mountain is just perfect. It kind of stood out all by itself and just majestic mountains jetting up in the sky. And I'm like, that would make the most awesome volcano. I'm going to make a volcano out of that. Yeah, that didn't happen. Every time I would go to put the lava down, it was too cold at that high elevation. That just
would melt.
Yeah,
or it would solidify rather.
Yeah, it would harden, and then it would run out a little further and harden again. And so I got this mountain, and because there was ice on it, the ice would melt and then refreeze. And so the water would run down, and then it'd refreeze. I got these giant icicles underneath of this hardened lava with live lava on top of it that just kind of sticks out to the side. And I'm like, oh, this, I just destroyed this poor mountain.
Alright, well, we got that moved. One day Playful will make it so I can place portals in other person's worlds that I like for quick loading time and not having to go to the setup screen for each area. Yes, that is something that I think several people have asked for. And I think they're working on doing that and changing how the adventure portals work, so that whenever you actually go into the adventure portals, they'll actually take you to worlds.
That would be awesome. I put that in the back of my pyramid, so you can just come over and visit my place and then go in the back of the pyramid behind the thrones and jet over to my world for you.
Mm-hmm. One.
I think I'm counting this right. Yeah, I think so. 7 spaces between each hole. So I'm trying to speed this up a little bit for you. Well, we're here digging holes for your extractors.
Gotcha. Yeah, here, let me double check, make sure it's right. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it should be right.
Sweet. I'll make it a little quicker for you. Sometimes my math is terrible. My mic coming through clear? Am I getting too much background info?
No, you're fine.
I'm really liking these new headphones. Caleb and I both got, I got Sadie's. Thought I'd try them out. So far, I'm really liking them. They're good noise counselors. Jelly Bean back here talking. She went doop doo 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 doo.
Doo, 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 doo.
Come here. Say doop doo 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 doo.
The worst part of the
Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do,
Porta
do,
potties.
do,
They're
do,
like
do,
using
do,
a
do.
toilet that 1,000 people
The thing gets
Phenomena.
stuck. Yeah, it gets caught in your head, doesn't it?
Going to the bathroom isn't always rewarding. Breathe through your mouth, baby. But Hotels.com is. Unlock instant savings now and earn free nights to use later.
Dragon Luna was asking, I just started with Creativerse. Are the item shop things worth the money? Dragon Luna, yes and no. Yes, they will be worth the money when you need them, and you will know when you need them. So play the game for free and see if you like it. The next step would be to get
Pro.
Pro version, so that you've got larger inventory space. You get 2 free claims in every world then, and you got the glider. The glider is priceless. After that, you will start to see when you need things, and then yes, they are worth the money.
Now, if you play on an epic community world like Woodenaxe, people who have block packs and can make things that you can't make or that you
That's
can't
right.
get, they'll make them for you a lot of times if you provide the materials.
Yeah. Yeah, so like what Sedina was saying, yeah, you don't have to, if you were to play on a world like this, all purchasing those things guarantees you is that you can make them yourself because you'll have the recipes. But you can use the blocks if somebody gives them to you in a world just fine. So that's the reason I say you'll know when you need to buy stuff. And I don't want to talk about how much money I've spent on this game. It's more than free. Let's put it that way. I've spent more than 0 on this game.
I know, right? But hey, you think about it this way. What would it cost to go to the movies?
This is true. Yeah, and that's my thing, is like you can get out of hand with it for sure, and I have to control myself every now and then. But, yes, you're right. I mean, your entertainment is worth something. Nana was asking, is it possible to come inside our world? Yes, it is. The world name is, let me throw it up in chat. So yeah, the name of the world is Woodenaxe. It is a public world. You're free to come in. We have very few rules. I think, what is it, sitting at like four, maybe 5
Yeah.
rules, and one of them is to have fun. So that really is only like 3 or 4 rules. And it's basically just about respecting people's building area. So if someone owns a claim, you have to put 2 empty claims between you and the other person before you purchase a claim.
Unless they say it's okay.
Right, unless they say it's okay. And that's just because, you know, some people, eventually it will get to the point where you have to purchase claims with coins, and they may be saving up to be able to do that. So we don't want to crowd each other out. But at the same time, if you talk to them and say, hey, I'd really like to build here, they probably won't mind.
And don't pick up blocks that other people put down.
Right.
If it's not on the claim, it doesn't mean that they're not building there. It just means they haven't claimed it yet.
Yeah, so, I mean, obviously natural blocks are going to be hard to kind of, to notice that with. But, like, here's an example that I'll give you all. This is a full claim that I own. This is a full claim that I own right here. And all these blocks that rim the outside of them are not inside the claim. And therefore they're not protected by the claim protection. But I still don't want people to come and pick those up because they'll flood my entire quarry. So that's a good example of don't pick up blocks that you didn't place down.
Yeah, sometimes things just overlap a little bit and haven't quite gotten up the resources of the coins to claim it yet.
That's right. Welcome to stream, Mr. Andy, Zepox Andy.
Hey, Andy! How you doing, buddy? Andy's doing some pretty amazing build over on my world too. I don't see how everybody balances 3 or 4 worlds.
Oh, me either. I got too much stuff here to do.
I see some people can totally do it, but not me. It's just, of course, we kind of get forced into another world when Kaylin went to building because we just couldn't afford the claims.
Oh, yeah.
I remember when we got ready to do that sandcastle build down there and you were figuring it was going to cost at about $40.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be $40 to own all to purchase all the claims. It was like, ugh.
Yeah, that's when I start making...
I still can't believe that we didn't even place in that. That frustrates the crap out of me.
Hey, you want to know something? I've actually been meeting some of the people who did place and going to the worlds and looking at their castles in person. And I'm not going to call any names here or anything. I'm just going to say there was this one castle that somebody had built that actually placed in the contest. It wasn't first or anything. It was further down, but I went and saw it, and I was looking around. I was like, oh, this place is so amazing. I love this. Until I stepped inside.
It was hollow.
When I stepped inside of it, the first thing that hit me was it looked familiar. It was the colossal castle build.
Oh.
They had built the colossal castle and then tweaked it.
Gotcha.
I was like, can you believe that? Really? I mean, the tweaks were awesome. The tweaks were awesome. Oh, wow. It was that easy.
I mean, I would have been very satisfied if we would have just placed, but we didn't even place, and I was like, what? This is insane.
Right?
I mean,
After
and there were some other ones that were out there that should have placed too, that I thought were like, holy moly, they did a really good job.
After that dome.
Oh, I know.
That dome was a nightmare.
I know.
Caleb and I stayed up all night. She practically rebuilt that dome for you. I mean, I just stood on a pillar, this single pillar, and crouched right in the middle of it and stared at where she was working. And she was on top of the dome placing the blocks. And I was spotting her because from the inside, when you're up that high, you could tell when one got out of a line. And she had her computer screen sitting right next to my computer screen. And every time she would get one out of line, I would say, no, wait a minute, that one don't look right. And she would recheck it. And that's how we built that dome.
Yeah, it's so easy. If you just place one block and don't notice it, it messes the whole thing up.
We need to go back down there and finish that. You know it?
I know. We do.
I might go down there and work on it some.
It's eating at you now.
Yeah, it's eating at me now. I hate to leave projects unfinished. I'm lost in this huge house. How do I get outside of the house?
TP back to the name, and then you should be right at the front door. Very neat. Anger. Let's see here. What am I going after? Oh crap. Got two monitors up, so if I don't like open and click and do a certain thing, then every time I go to click it back into game, it thinks I'm on my other monitor.
I'm not sure how far you're going down. I just going around and making holes.
How far are we digging the quarry down?
Yeah.
All the way to the bottom of the world.
Ooh, okay. So I'm doing good.
Yeah, we're going all the way down to the bottom of the world. Welcome, Nana.
Oh, hello there.
She is pink. I am not pink. I am very purple.
I like her.
I'm a big
like
fan of purple.
Jelly Bean likes pink.
I don't want to finish my village, but I'm so lazy. Andy says he wants to finish his village, but he's lazy. Bud, I know how you feel. I got a bunch of projects I want to finish, like I'm gonna have to make myself finish that freaking great museum, or the grand library, or whatever. I'm gonna have to finish it. That was one of like the first builds that I started on here, and I haven't finished it yet. 3, 4.
Well, that Miro tried to sneak right up on me.
Mm-hmm.
Reminds me, I am going to get new armor soon.
I as well, and the new. I'm gonna have to just completely lumite up again.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Hello. Piggy. Pigsy tried to headbutt me. Oh, these animals are just as annoying when it's on peaceful. They like to get right where you're working. It's kind of like the villagers from Minecraft.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so it's time to go make some more excavators. Burned through 80 excavators already. So we're gonna have to go get some more. I'm gonna come down here and just pick this up.
Clear this ground up.
Alright, full up.
Yep, there went my breastplate. Oh no.
I want to thank everybody for tuning in today. Appreciate the views. If you're catching me on a VOD, appreciate the view on the VOD. If you want to hang out, I normally stream 5 days a week. This week I'm going kind of slow because I have a lot of last minute get kids ready for school to do. So I'm only doing it every other day this week. You can always catch me on Discord. That's the best way to get a hold of me, through Discord. Put all this limestone away. And let's do the bedrock.
Them up over in the area. Trying to keep them picked up. Just went to counting and forgot what I was doing.
I'm gonna have to make some more Grand Arc chests because I'm running out of room already.
It is so easy. You're always running out of room, even you, like out of inventory space every time I see you.
Constant. It is a forever battle.
It's contagious. Caleb does that too.
Let's go to the outpost. You can put some stuff away there too. It's another storage room. I think I got a bunch of work in here anyway.
It was bound to happen sooner or later.
What?
There's a node here where I need to dig a hole. Yes, a hole. You'll get tickled at Jellybean hair after a while if she sees a Keepa. Oh, she heard me.
Nah.
Keepa, Keepa! Jellybean, she's turned 2 in March. And she actually plays Creativerse too. We have to guide her. The only thing she really knows how to do is chase around the creatures and kill them. But she will. She'll chase them down and kill them.
Keep it simple, especially when it comes to hiring. And nobody makes it easier than
Only one she has trouble with is the Keepa. And so every time she sees a Keepa, she starts screaming, Keepa, the Keepa! She wants somebody to help her.
Made through Indeed than any other job site. New users claim your $50 credit to post a sponsored job at Indeed.com/promo. Indeed, the world's #1 job site. Terms, conditions, and quality standards apply.
Makeup is everywhere.
Okay, I think I have successfully polka dotted this with holes for you.
I'm like a rotten
Nice.
wave of tear gas. You're trying to parallel park your not-so minivan and roll down the windows when you rattle the side of a parked car. And if you've got cut rate insurance, that stinks. So get Allstate. Our agents help protect you from mayhem, like me.
Click the banner to see if you're protected.
Let's see here.
Sometimes you just really, really want to hear a certain song. With Spotify Premium, you can play any tune you like, anytime you like, even on mobile. Listen on demand with Spotify Premium. Get it now.
So I turned all that coal at your house to diamond.
Yeah, I never did get that.
Oh, I got a phone call. 1 second. Hold on, guys.
Go for it. I hope it's the lottery commission saying you won $1 million. Running around in circles down here. Hey, look, mushrooms. I needed that. Andy! See how you are, Andy? I get on the stream, I mention your name, and you magically appear. I must have the magical summoning stone of Andy. How you doing, buddy? Did you get all of your animals tamed in Ark? I am doing amazing. I'm walking to my mom's almost every other day. I don't need my walker, my cane, or my oxygen anymore. And I've lost like 10 pounds over this last month. I've got tons and tons of energy. I think the only problem I'm having right now is my blood pressure staying up a little bit. But they're working on it. They're going to get me straightened out. Yeah, Nana, it is. It's very addicting. It's about the only game I play right now, to be honest. I know we were playing some other ones, but I like this one the best. Yeah, my blood pressure's been getting really high, and they can't figure out what's doing it. And I think it's just, I only had surgery a month ago. Can you believe it's been a month? But, I think my body's still in shock. Still got a couple of months of recovery to go. Can't pick anything up over 20 pounds. Till the end of October. They don't want me to re-injure that hernia. I've been going to places. Yesterday I went and walked all the way through the local supermarket and went all the way through the dollar store in town, and it's just stuff that was unheard of. I just didn't do it before. Yep, definitely behaving myself. I go back to see that doctor on the 31st, and my incision's all healed up. It's practically doesn't even have a scar there. It looks great. He was an artist. That doctor was just an artist. That's all there was to it. His incision was just beautiful. I've done just about everything I can do until he gets back. Yeah, she's been back here jabbering and yelling Keepa, and right now I have a little footstool that's not but a foot off the ground with wooden legs on it, and she's managed to crawl underneath of it somehow. Under there playing. Come here. Come here. Say hi, Andy. Hi. Say hi, everybody.
Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy.
Yeah.
Buddy.
Don't play with your toys. She's a stinker. She is almost 2.5 years old now. Already addicted to the game. You should see her chase those creatures around and kill them, though. It's really cute. She doesn't have real good control yet. I had an old computer here that both Caleb and I got us new gaming computers just as soon as we were able to afford them. I sold some stuff, bought a gaming computer, and then Caleb got one from work. And well, there you are, Andy. Hello. And anyway, so my old computer was good enough to run Creativerse, but that's about all it'll run. It's so we put Creativerse on it and a little bitty monitor and set it up so that every once in a while she'll play with us. Hooked her up with a good sword and some armor so she doesn't die too quick. Hi, everybody. I'm sorry I haven't been playing a whole lot. Like I say, I've been so busy. Real life has just kept me insanely busy. I've been going out and walking a lot, trying to get some little things that I'm allowed to do done. Like I say, I recently went to a family reunion. I'm getting out and seeing people. I'm not sure. I'm only just now figuring out what he's doing here. Went around and I dug the holes so that he could drop his extractors in them and get that done quicker. Kind of dug down that one wall that always gets missed. Welcome back.
Sorry about that, guys. It was my brother, and he called like 3 times in a row.
Yeah, he said he's gonna go all the way to the bottom.
Creaky Parsley.
All the way down.
Creaky Parsley 75. Thank you for the follow on Mixer. Appreciate it.
I think he's trying to get a uniform. Kind of keep it neat.
Oop. Alright, so what am I doing right now? I kind of got confused with what was going on.
You were making excavators.
Excavators, that's right. So I need obsidian slabs. That's what I was looking here for. I guess I started getting attacked.
Oh, and I wasn't there to save you.
Somebody did. I don't know who
Oh.
it was, but somebody did.
Awesome. Yeah, we used to build places like this in Minecraft and go all the way to bedrock, and we called them murder pits because whenever somebody would fall in it, they would die.
Mm-hmm.
Or sheep, whatever. Yeah, I still crash every once in a while too. You're not alone.
Okay, stone slabs. I need to make a ton of those too.
Andy is asking why you're not using TNT.
I mean, I guess I could.
I told him I felt like you were probably just trying to keep it kind of uniform and neat.
Yeah, I mean, really, the excavators do a 7x7 block, and I don't know what the block return is on TNT. But TNT, I think, would be faster. But I don't know. I guess we could always try it. Ugh, I wish that they would make processors faster.
Or a way to make them faster. Upgrades.
Or just put a fuel slot on them.
There you go.
That way you can put tier 3 fuel in them.
Yeah. Super extractors do waste an awful lot of iron.
Yeah, super will, but the advanced excavators aren't bad because they use rods.
Unless you're a cheater like me and use a duplicator and harvest like hundreds and billions of iron slabs, which you can turn into rods.
Right. My world is not loading.
That
What?
sounds like a lag.
As I say, that doesn't. There's no. We have zero control over that because we don't host it.
Yeah, it sounds like lag. It all depends on where you are in relation to the server that you're using and your internet company, and actually the internet company that the server uses. Sometimes you get in that little magic zone that's just perfect, and sometimes it's 2 tin cans and a string stretched between them would probably do better. Caleb likes to call it the Ethiopian ghetto internet.
One good arm. Welcome to the stream.
Now, is there anything that I can do while we're waiting?
Well, hold on. Arc. You can make a bunch of stone slabs, rods, and grab the goo if we have any left at the sandcastle build. Because I need to make a buttload of Grand Arc-Tech chest. And I have all the Arc Stones. I have 102.
It's not too bad. Not too bad at all. Okay, so you need.
Holy crap! You guys are in northern Kentucky, right by Ohio, Indiana. Like where at? What town?
I'm in Owington.
Okay, so we were just in Williamstown.
Williamstown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're in Williamstown.
That's like the next county over from me. About 23 miles.
Gotcha.
23 miles.
We were staying in Florence, so.
Yep, that's where I usually stayed in the hospital.
But yeah, we were just there. If I'd even known that, I would have made sure that we met up for a coffee or something.
Well, yeah, we would have went up here and had lunch or something.
Because we went to the Ark in the Creation Museum.
What did you think about it?
The Ark was phenomenal, just absolutely awe-inspiring. The Creation Museum was neat. I like the Botanical Gardens better than the Creation Museum, but I think it was because the Creation Museum is kind of repetitive for the Ark. The Ark has a lot of that same information in it, so. But yeah, I still thought it was cool. The kids had a good time. I took lots of pictures. I got over 300 and some odd pictures, so it was great.
Awesome. Yeah, they're catching all kinds of flack for that Ark over there right now.
Why?
Well, they built it in. All right, Williamstown is one of those towns that they kind of like to be the bigwig. They want to be the top dog.
Gotcha.
I've seen this.
Well, they ended up putting the Kentucky NASCAR Kentucky Speedway over here. It is right on the Owen County border in Gallatin County. It's just north. And when it's nowhere near Williamstown from where they're at. I mean, yeah, it's a couple counties away, but it's back roads. And Williamstown was like, "Oh wow, we gotta jump in on this," and they started selling all kinds of NASCAR memorabilia, the cars, and the just whatever you can find, and putting up posters that said, "Come here for your racing merchandise. We're a racing town." And I understand that they were trying to capitalize on it, but it was out of place. It, they just were too far away to really get anything from. But that's the type of town they are. That's what they like to do. And I don't know. When they put the Ark in, they allowed him to build there so long as it brought business into their town. And he made this huge promise of tourists and revenue and everything coming in and replenishing the town. And the town didn't see this big income like they thought they were going to. So they turned against him, and they were trying to get him to pay taxes. And he was saying, "No, I'm non-profit and a church organization. You can't tax me." And they were saying, "No, you are a entertainment business. We can tax you." And it's been a big mess. It has really been a mess.
Gotcha. Ooh, gotta get away from all those. I just put down 50 extractors and they're making a lot of noise. Yeah, so like here's my stance on like taxing and stuff for churches. I think that churches, it's the reason that churches can't be taxed is because of separation of church and state, right? Because churches can't have any input on government. So therefore, they can't really be taxed by the government. Same reason that Indian reservations kind of get huge tax breaks is because their amount of representation is limited. So since the church doesn't have a voice in the government, you can't actually tax them, or you end up back like we did for the Tea Party, or the Boston Tea Party. But here's my thing. There are some churches and organizations that are out there that need to be paying the taxes.
Oh, yeah.
Because they make way too much money. And I also think that we need to revisit how non-for-profit works. Because all non-for-profit states is that the business itself cannot make profits and then distribute them to shareholders. Okay? But what ends up happening is you have non-for-profit organizations that have CEOs and board of directors and all these people that have salaries up into the millions of dollars a year. That needs to be addressed because your business is still profiting and you're not having to pay taxes, and that's not what it was set up for. So
There's a lot of stuff that needs to be revisited. It really does. Our whole government's a mess.
So I don't see how the Ark in the Creation Museum could be considered a church organization or be a non-taxable, entity, because it is more entertainment than anything. Now I could see a church itself, like the church, like the building, anything that happens at that location not being taxed. But there's always going to be somebody who's going to be trying to work the system, and there's going to be those that are working the system for nefarious means and those that are working the system because it makes good business sense.
Yeah, there's always a loophole. Somebody's gonna find a loophole and they're going to exploit it. By the way, that teleporter that stands over by itself is to the sandcastle build.
Gotcha. Okay.
I had to fly down there because I couldn't find the teleporter to it, so I flew down teleported down the Andes and flew over.
Come on, diamonds, get finished.
I know, right?
It's taking forever.
I've been saving recipes for your library.
Thank you. And the big thing with taxes is in a perfect world, we'd all contribute our fair share, and roads would all be perfect, and the ditches would all be taken care of, and the police force would have their wages paid and all that stuff. But that doesn't happen. What happens is you have good people that do what they're supposed to, and then you have not so good people that don't do what they're supposed to and take advantage of the system. So if they put taxes in, then it eliminates that ability for somebody to take advantage of the system. However, if the tax code isn't monitored, then you have the same thing happen. And it's always going to happen that way. It's human nature to try to either get something for free or get it for as cheap as possible. But Yeah, I think if I think that our counter should be paying some sort of taxes, at the very least. And I guess, but a lot of people get up. They're like, well, why don't churches have to pay taxes? Well, it's because they don't get any representation in the government. That's why, and that's set up because we're in a church and state. So that's why they pay taxes.
There probably should be a type of a tax bracket there to where if they
Right.
make over a certain amount, then they should
Agreed.
have to pay in on it.
Agreed. Agreed.
Or at least help out smaller churches, because I know it's like my mom and dad's church. It's a tiny little church. They don't make much. And it's just all they can do to pay the pastor to be there, and half the time he's not even worried about it, as long as he's got gas to get there. Little churches like that, they could use a hand.
Agreed.
In fact, as big as churches are about charity, once you make over a certain amount, it would be nice to see it go to helping kids or something.
And there is a lot that's done to the churches, but it gets to a point to where, you know,
It gets a little excessive when the
Yeah.
pastor is driving around with gold hubcaps on his car.
oh, thank you, Andy. I appreciate it.
Figured I'd do the slabs here. I had a little bit more room.
Ugh. I need to cook all these diamonds. Oh.
Right over here above these two processors on the top are a couple of chests. I've got a little bit of coal in one of them. You're welcome to use these furnaces here.
What's tar bread?
It's a good fuel. Go ahead and use it. I make it out there in the barn. I have not been out there to harvest my barn forever. Out at my touchstone is, or no, Andy was talking. I'm not keeping up.
Yeah, Andy, we're at Sedina's place.
Oh, Jelly Bean, that was my toe. You silly bean.
Alright, let's take that. Let's go.
Now, do you just need slabs or do you need rods too?
Stone?
Yeah.
I think it's slabs and rods. I'll double check so I get teleported here.
It's not going to hurt to make some because we're always going to use them.
Yeah. back to Sedina. Is that cash register she's playing with?
Yeah.
I figured that's what that was.
Oh, she's got it laying on its back right now, popping the drawer open and shutting it because she likes the dinging noise. Sitting right at my feet.
Ding!
Let's see if I can get Shunpei in.
Alright, what all do we need? So it's 4 slabs, 1 rod per chest. It takes 2 arc stones per chest. So I'll be able to make 50 chests. So I'll need 200 slabs, 50 rods, and 50 goo.
Oh, we got plenty. I've already got like 654 slabs on me.
Whoa!
Yeah, we always use them. That's something that you can always use, is slabs and rods. Got about 328 rods now.
I need, so let's see. Diamonds, I got 103. They do 103 divided by 6. I can't do that math this morning in my head.
Finding great people to hire can be like, well,
17.
trying to find a needle in a haystack. Tired of it? It's time to try ZipRecruiter. 80% of jobs get a
17
qualified candidate in
times
just 1 day.
4.
How? Using powerful technology, ZipRecruiter matches your job to the right candidates
4,
fast. So while other companies might
got
deliver a lot
enough.
of hay, only ZipRecruiter finds you the needle in the haystack.
And right now you can
Alright,
try
I need a little bit more
Just click the banner.
gunpowder.
ZipRecruiter.com/Spotify. That's ZipRecruiter.com/Spotify.
I have a ton of gunpowder too if you need it. I'm going to go out here and open this door for you. I'm sure since you have admin rights, you can probably get in here just fine.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 1 through 2. Alright, that should give us enough for that. That like this.
Hello, Andy.
What are we looking for? Where's the...
Right here.
This is big. 12 by 24-inch Metro porcelain.
And
floor
it's
wall
marked.
tile,
We
just
have
$1.99
gunpowder.
a square foot at the Home Depot.
Third chest up.
Totally on trend. This
Or
big
here on the
Metro
end.
tile covers floors, walls, and budgets in a whole new way, and in a variety of colors. Take tile places it's never been, starting with your home. 12 by 24-inch Metro floor
There we
wall
go.
tile, just $1.99 a square foot, only at the Home Depot. More saving, more doing. Prices may vary by store.
So how do you make tar bread? Is it just wheat and tar?
Tar. Yep.
Double. Double.
You know I got the auto farm underneath of the farm, or underneath my barn over here, right?
Yeah, you showed it to me.
Alright, you're welcome to harvest that whenever you want. Anytime you need it.
Cool.
I'm pretty sure we have a tar pit here somewhere. It's in the base upstairs where you can get tar. Yep, yep. Over in a corner, right next to the healing pool upstairs. Actually, you have two corners of it. You just have to watch that door where the iron fence window is at, because that's a hotfoot chest spawn.
Gotcha.
Did we finally get these things to work? These,
In the diamond room, or where the coal and stuff is at?
yeah.
Yeah, I think they should all be working now.
Awesome. It was a mess for a while. I don't know what happened to it, but it quit working.
It was me.
Oh, was it?
Broke it.
Well, that's alright. You fixed it. That's what you got it. Happens to the best of us. Andy, what are you doing falling to your death? Oops. Phew. How can one baby be so stinky?
Here we go.
Looks like your furnace is done. Yeah, I have a ton of gunpowder on here. You're welcome to. Looks like I still got like 5, almost 6 stacks. Jelly Bean, she runs around and kills things, so we get a lot of gunpowder and stuff.
Right. I'm setting off 80 excavators all at the same time.
Oh, looks like Nana finally found her place.
So many bags everywhere.
I'll come out there and help you pick them up. Guess I should have put those slabs somewhere, but oh well, I've got them on me if you need them.
Oh yeah, I'll need them because I'm gonna have to put those chests together to pick all this stuff up.
Let's see, you've got put them right here after I get this creature off of me. Okay, feral piggy. Oh yeah. Anyway, the chest that we originally put down, buddy, next to your. So,
inventory's full. Oh, it's like a giant Tetris game. I gotta figure out how to fly out of here. Should have been here the day that I burnt down the forest right above the tree farm. The fire wouldn't even load.
I wondered about all these leaves hanging around. Oh, that took some pro flying skills to get in here that time. Did not realize that's like an obstacle course flying down through there. Got my dog going. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. They're starting to disappear. No.
Oh, I don't have any goo.
Your bags are disappearing out here.
That's alright. There's nothing we can do about it.
I can try.
I don't have any goo.
Checking my warehouse there. I've got a couple of stacks. I have a lot, but I get a little.
Oh, I imagine we'll have a ton once this is done.
Well, yeah.
Because we'll be picking up a bunch of mold.
And you can duplicate that mold. Thing. Yeah, you can. Because I did that in our world.
Oh, wrong number.
But, Andy. Okay, I admit it. I'm a cheater. Oh man, I picked up as many as I could, but they were just disappearing too fast. Uh-oh, Jelly Bean didn't see it. It's a keeper. Haha. There's a couple of arc stones.
So where would they be?
Go in the passcode room.
Mm-hmm.
And they're
Found
in
it.
creature drops. Yeah.
There we go.
know, I was disappointed that you can't build with the mossy blocks off of the trees. Because when you collect moss off the trees, it's not considered a block.
Gotcha. Well, guys, I'm gonna have to teleport to my house here real quick, and then I'm gonna have to take a quick break just so I can use the restroom. And then we'll go and put all this stuff away. I'm not gonna end the stream really. I'm just gonna step away for a second.
Alright.
So I will be right back.
Putting away my mushrooms.
No.
Ugh.
I don't want you cooking unless I can get up to help you. I'm gonna end my stream.
My dog is sitting over here looking at the bowl, looking at me, looking at the bowl, looking at me. If I didn't know better, I'd think he was hungry.
Put some gel. Bouncy stuff. Miss Slime Moo. Daddy's crappy.
How you doing there? Beautiful car, isn't she?
Yeah, what's the price?
Yeah, 93 late nights at the office. Well, plus tax, of course.
93 late nights? My budget's more like 78.
Oh, let me talk to the boss, see what I can do.
While other insurance companies just see a car, we see something you worked really hard for. So why not give it the protection it deserves?
Well, now, he's never done this before, but he says I can do 90 late nights and some free insurance.
Deal.
State Farm. Call an agent today.
A Wendy's Frosty is something special, and for a limited time, a Frosty is just 50 cents. An American classic for a classic price. It's not quite a milkshake, not quite an ice cream cone, it's definitely chocolate or vanilla. That choice is on you. Use a spoon or a French fry. Anything goes. A Frosty makes summer special. Yep, there's nothing quite like a Frosty, and there's nothing quite like this deal. A Frosty for 50 cents. Get yours before this deal melts away.
Small Frosty only. Participating Wendy's for a limited time. Offer not valid in Alaska and Hawaii. Finding great people to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Tired of it? It's time to try ZipRecruiter, where 80% of jobs get a qualified candidate in just one day. How? Using powerful technology, ZipRecruiter matches your job to the right candidates fast. So, while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, only ZipRecruiter finds you a needle in the haystack.
And right now you can try ZipRecruiter free. Just click the banner or go to ZipRecruiter.com/Spotify. That's ZipRecruiter.com/Spotify.
In Kentucky, every August, we have an issue with gnats, little bitty fly. And boy, are they annoying. My house is just full of these little gnats. They like to fly up my nose. I guess it's a good way to get a buzz, right? So if you hear me suddenly start snorting and sneezing and making strange noises, it's probably because a gnat flew up my nose. Oh, they're annoying, man. They're so thick. And if you put anything down, I don't care if it's a glass of water. They want it. Yeah, I know, right? It's just nasty. Nasty little bugs. Nasty, annoying little bug.
I was trying to hook up the Minion speaker to my phone, but it wouldn't.
Or you'll yawn and they'll like fly in your mouth and get stuck in the back of your throat, and they won't be dead. They'll just be sitting there twitching and tickling and start coughing because floors. You don't want them there.
What are you doing?
It's either cough it out or swallow.
Oh my gosh, my face is going into the gills. Wait, I'm not ready. Get ready. Paper's here. Ready? Come on. Right? You gotta get her pigs, remember? No, you gotta get one.
Oh, bedrock container is full. Okay.
So you stand here.
See, Siamco mentioned having to go to the bathroom. Now I'm sitting here, scooting in my chair. Gotta go. Got it. He just had to say he had to go to the bathroom. Alright, I will be right back.
You see that colorful line over there? That's the racetrack. No, that colorful line that's right behind. Yeah, that's where you have to go. No. Is that the hole that you saw? No. Stared at like what's going on? Yeah. 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 What about this camel horse? I'm almost there. Oh, that was a slot. I'm thinking it's like a big slot. Oh my goodness. These were everywhere. Who are you? You look like a Chinese man. You didn't read it?
Well, at least you all got to listen to my kids giggle and laugh. Alright, I'm back. Are you still there? Hello? Okay, well, anyway.
Hello.
I guess I forgot to mute my mic, so my kids were giggling in the back.
Oh, you mentioned having to go to the bathroom, and that's all it took. I had to go. Alright.
Yeah, the older you get, it gets weird. Like, it's not like... I remember whenever I was a kid, I think I'd go to the bathroom like once a day. Now that I'm older, it's like I go much more often than that. And like zero warning, it's like, you need to go now. You're
Yeah,
like, all right, I'm going.
Yeah, it's like drink a glass of water. I gotta go to the bathroom. Hear it raining. I gotta go to the bathroom. Oh, a waterfall. I gotta go to the bathroom.
Glory of getting
I'm armed
old.
with a fly swatter now. I was telling them that we get these little gnats and flies real bad in August in northern Kentucky. They're everywhere. You go to a hospital, they're in the hospitals. I mean, you just can't get rid of them. And you sit down a glass of water, and the next thing you know, it's covered with them. It's annoying. They like anything that has moisture. So they're all the time trying to get in your eyes. They're trying to get up your nose, fly in your mouth. Anywhere there's moisture, that's where they're trying to go. I took a shower a while ago, and when I stepped out of the shower, they started lighting on me. I was like, really, guys? Just leave me alone. I got bug lights hung up. I've got that sticky tape that you like to run into and get wrapped around your face. And it doesn't do any good. There's just too many of them. Well, hi, Nanny. Come on upstairs and look around. We have Calum's mausoleum built up here. And a barn and a couple of pyramids. And yeah, off to the north there's a set of pyramids. And then if you go in the barn, there's an area you can go downstairs. I have a large auto farm down there. And Calum has this mausoleum and a bathhouse over here. Feel free to browse, take a look. $45 blue carpet from that keeper. Alright, well, I guess I'll be putting a blue carpet in sooner or later somewhere.
We're going to keep the stream going for about 19, 20 more minutes, something like that, and then I'm going to stop for this morning. I'm going to do some work around the house and get the children some food. Starting to look at me, those devilish eyes.
They're going to eat you.
So, we're going to get them some food here in the next few.
Sounds like a plan.
Let's go over. Oh, you said all the things were gone, right? All the bags?
Yeah, they started to vanish. I was picking them up as fast as I could. I've already taken them and deposited them in your boxes, by the way.
Okay.
But, yeah, they started to vanish pretty quick. Hey, your rods and slabs are in that chest behind you. Should have plenty in there to last a while. Well, I don't know. The way we build, maybe not.
Right. Let's see. Need obsidian. Ow. I've hurt my important finger.
Oh no.
Oh my, you know that important finger everybody likes to show you all the time?
Ah, yes.
I've heard that somehow. Almost feels like it's been jammed for like ever. Okay, I need to...
So I was thinking.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I know it hurt. Down on that sandcastle build.
Hmm?
Do you want to put pillars all the way down the sides of that?
All the way down the sides?
Yeah, down the sides of the pathway. You know,
you can. I mean, we can. I don't think it's necessary to do that, but we definitely can. So if you want to, sure.
Maybe put some shorter versions of it further out. Something that, I don't know, to put light in, to kind of light it up out through there.
Right.
Maybe not as close together, but just enough to kind of give it a little bit more light. It gets pretty dark on that pathway.
Or we could hide lights underneath the pathway too.
There you go. I should have a ton of lights where I was down creeping around in the corruption area.
Let's see.
I think we ought to pick the teleporter up and move it out to the fog. Or at least put one down out there.
Right.
I may just make another one and put it down out there and make a code for it and give it to you.
Gotcha.
That way people can get the full effect, you know. It's just not the same. Some people were asking about the sandcastle build, and so I took them down and showed it to it. And they didn't have Pro. And
oh, wow.
So when they got there, it was epic and everything, but they couldn't get down. And they had to go jump off the side to the water to get down. I said, no, this needs to be presented a little bit better, because people are coming to see it. I might actually go out there and build that boat I was talking about. That way they have a place to come off onto the ramp. And then that can be where your teleporter is.
Right. Oh man. We're kind of to a stall here, guys. I'm going to have to do a lot of prep work. It takes over 80 excavators to do one pass on our quarry. So I need a bunch of iron, I think, right now. So for iron rods, so it's gonna be a little bit of prep work to get that all going. So rather than just bore you guys with just me looking through chests and going through all this stuff and back and forth and back and forth and back and forth, I'm going to take the time today to try to get all that stuff together so that the next time that we stream, we'll have a bunch of prep work so that already done, so that we can just dive into the quarry and really just dig all that out as much as we can. Because right now it's just going to be a lot of back and forth and teleporting and a lot of load screens, and I know nobody wants to watch that. So I'm going to go ahead and end the stream here. So I want to thank everybody for stopping by. Thank you, Sedina, for being here today and jumping in and hanging out in Discord with us. It's fantastic. I really do appreciate that.
My pleasure.
And Andy, I want to thank you for taking the time to give us all those diamonds that you did. That's going to be a huge help for us to be able to dig that all out. So guys, if you're just now catching this on a VOD and you went ahead and skipped through and you got all the way to the end, or if you've watched this all the way to the end, I want to encourage you all to download Creativerse if you haven't done it yet. I want you to install it. I want you to come join us on Woodenaxe. It's a fantastic community we have going. We've got some great builds going. We've got some great projects going. We've got big projects we're going to do in the future. And now that my kids are getting ready to go back into school, I should be able to stream more frequently. And I will be starting seminary school until in January, so I've got all winter long to do a lot of fantastic things. So I want to see all of you guys come and join our group. And until next time, guys, I'm Siamco with the Woodenaxe gaming community, and I'll catch you all in the next one.
Bye, y'all.
Howdy, folks. Colonel Sanders from KFC here with some real news. My delicious, world-famous original recipe
So,
fried chicken is
Siamco.
available at a KFC near you. It has been and will be until the end of time. No matter what's happening in the world, you can trust that my original recipe chicken is always made with the lemon herbs and